Good afternoon, everyone. So my name is CA Shweta Dalan. On behalf of ACE, I welcome you all. So this is a knowledge session on art of effective communication. So I invite guest of honor, Mr. Kishan Kumar Kejriwal, the chairman of MCKV Group of Institution. Mr. Sumit Banani, he will escort the guest of honor, and CA Neeraj Kharodia, the president, and CA Shivani Agarwal, the chairperson. So I will request all of you to rise for the national song and ACA theme song.
जन गण मन अधिनायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता पंजाब सिंध गुजरात मराठा द्राविड उत्कल बंगा विंध्य हिमाचल यमुना गंगा उच्चल जलधि तरंगा तव शुभ नामे जागे तव शुभ आशीष मांगे गाहे तव जय गाथा जन गण मंगलदायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता जय हे जय हे जय हे जय 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 हे
तू जो कर्म कर विश्वास हो जो धर्म पर हर नियति में हो गति जग जीत ले तू हौसला चट्टान सा हो श्वास में तूफान सा मझधार को अब पार कर जग जीत ले तू में उद्घोष कर अब हर हृदय में जोश भर पहचान तू जो लक्ष्य है जीवन तेरा उत्कर्ष है जग जीत ले तू ओ सत्यनिष्ठ तेरी डगर हो रोशनी हर राह पर बस यही पैगाम दे सृष्टि नए आयाम ले जग जीत ले तू जग जीत ले तू जग जीत ले
So today we inaugurate the knowledge session by lighting the inaugural lamp. So I will request all on the dais and other dignitaries present, please join in lighting the lamp. And all the speakers, please be on the dais. Please come. BD Surana ji, please come. Lokesh ji.
ब्रह्माच्युत शंकर प्रभृतिभिः देवैः सदा वन्दिता सा मां पातु सरस्वती भगवती निःशेषजाड्यापहा विचार सार परमा आद्यां जगत्.
So it's my privilege to introduce the guest of honor, Mr. Kishan Kumar Kejriwal. He is the chairman of MCKV Group of Institutions. He is an industrialist, educationist, and social leader with decades of experience across manufacturing, education, and community service. After joining his family's cast iron manufacturing business in 1982, he established Kejriwal Vidyapeeth in 1997 and MCKV Institute of Engineering in 1999, among the earliest private institutes in the Howrah-Kolkata region at the time. So let's put your hands together to welcome Mr. Kishan Kumar Kejriwal. I will request Mr. Sumit Benani to felicitate the guest of honor by Uttarya. And by CA Neeraj Kumar Harodia for the memento. I will request President ACA CA Neeraj Kumar Harodia to give his welcome address.
Namaskar. Beautiful and energetic good afternoon to all of you present here. So this afternoon is not just another attending seminar. This afternoon is about self-development, self-transformation and self-expression. In today's world, knowledge alone is not enough. The ability to communicate your thoughts, your vision, your emotions, your leadership has become one of the most powerful skills of the modern era. On behalf of ACA, I warmly welcome all our distinguished guests, respected past presidents, senior professionals, office bearers, members, delegates, and friends present here today. First of all, a huge round of applause for all the delegates who have chosen to spend this Friday afternoon for learning and growth. A big round of applause for all of you. Your presence itself reflects your commitment towards continuous improvement. Friends, communication has been the backbone of civilization since ancient times. From the teaching of Lord Krishna in the Bhagavad Gita to Chanakya guiding Chandragupta, from Swami Vivekananda's historic Chicago speech to Mahatma Gandhi's message of truth and non-violence, history has repeatedly shown us that words have the power to inspire nations, building institutions, and transform societies. A leader is not remembered only for what he knows, but how effectively he communicates his vision. Even in business and professional life, communication plays a defining role. A chartered accountant explaining strategy to a client, a lawyer presenting arguments in court, a business leader motivating his team, a teacher shaping young minds, all require effective communication. One wrong communication can create confusion. One inspiring communication can create magic. Today, that is why today's topic, the art of effective communication, is extremely relevant and need of the hour. At ACA, we strongly believe that professionals should not only be technically strong, but also become impactful communicators, confident leaders, and inspiring personalities. Programs like these help our members in leadership development, public speaking confidence, client handling, storytelling and presentation skill, networking and relationship skills, personal branding, team motivation and management. Friends, ACA today is a vibrant family of around 1800 members with professionals from diverse fields, chartered accountants, company secretaries, advocates, industrialists and entrepreneurs. For the last 65 years, ACA has remained committed towards knowledge sharing, fellowship, nation building and professional excellence. Recently, ACA has successfully organized several impactful initiatives: the Conclave, NAFRA ACA Workshop on Effective Auditing, IBCA 10 Conclave, GCC ESG Gift City Conclave, CSR and NPO Leadership Program, Fellowship Retreats and Leadership Meets, Professional Development Session across diverse sectors. And today's session is another strong step in this direction. Now it gives me immense pleasure to welcome our distinguished guest of honor, Sri Kishan Ji Kejriwal. Kishan Ji has always been like a fatherly figure to me, and he has always motivated me, guided me, and stood beside me whenever we needed. A dynamic personality, he has been successfully leading educational institutions, including school and colleges, for nearly 3 decades, and has contributed immensely towards shaping young minds and future leaders. Sir, your presence today inspires all of us, and we are truly honored to have you amidst us. Thank you very much, sir, for your presence here. I also extend a very warm welcome to our esteemed speakers, Mr. Lokesh Nathani ji from Hyderabad. Known for his impactful session and deep understanding of human communication, today he will speak on the ROI of resonance, leaving an impact every time you speak. In today's noisy world, creating resonance is a rare skill, and we are eager to learn from your rich experience and wisdom. A warm welcome to Mr. Abhirup Banerjee from Kolkata, a powerful communicator and strategic storyteller. He will guide us on transforming complex ideas into compelling journeys. In today's corporate and entrepreneur world, storytelling has become one of the strongest tools for influence and leadership. And we are privileged to learn you from today, sir. And now, welcoming someone who is not just a speaker for today, but also an old friend of mine, Ms. Taranjeet Kaur Chauhan. So very soon she will join us. Taranjeet has always been energetic, confident and inspiring. Today she will be taking our session on first seconds, lasting impressions. In today's fast-moving world, first impression often decide opportunities, and I am sure all delegates will greatly benefit from her practical insights and experience. I also congratulate and appreciate our soft skill communication committee for conceptualizing this wonderful program. My special compliments to our mentor, C.A. Sumit Binani ji. C.A. Sumit, the theme song which we have heard, so please give a big round of applause to Sumit Bhaiya for conceptualizing this entire theme song. And sir, let me tell you, whenever this theme song plays and whoever is the guest of honor or chief guest, he really wonders कि एक association का इस तरीके से इतना powerful word और with such a powerful music एक theme song है. So thank you very much, and my special thanks to him because tomorrow ACA is going for a retreat program that is in Himachal Pradesh, Bir Biling. So very special thanks to him to push me to go this kind of retreat where we will not have any AC in room. There we will have, so जो यहाँ रजिस्टर को कैंसिल मत करिएगा. तो ये एक पहली बार अपने आप में रिट्रीट होगा जहाँ पर हम लोग बिल्कुल मेडिटेशन, योग और इस तरीके से अलग अलग फॉर्मेट्स में, हाँ, स्टार गेजिंग, हाँ, एक उसमें टर्म आया कि हम लोगों को रात भर तारे गिनने नहीं है, देखने हैं खाली. So thank you very much, Sumit Bhaiya. Our chairperson of this committee, C.A. Shivani Agarwala. So whenever I have to communicate in front of her, really I take a pause and सोच समझ के बोलते हैं, because I know जितने इनके हाथ मजबूत हैं उतनी इनकी वाणी भी मजबूत है, इनके words भी मजबूत है. A strong communicator, and I feel very privileged when I took this chair of president. So I thought of इस committee के लिए इन दोनों से अच्छा mentor और chairperson अपने को कोई नहीं मिलेगा. So thank you very much, Shivani ji, for taking, because see again you today is a working day, and उस working day में भी दिन में 2 बजे सेमिनार, तो ये एक बहुत ही यूनिक टाइम था. एंड आई वाज 100% श्योर कि सी विल नॉट एक्सेप्ट, बट वेरी फॉर्मली सी एक्सेप्टेड दिस चैलेंज कि नहीं नीरज हम लोग करते हैं, because we have another program today only on startup. So I thought of ki why not to utilize this time, this 3-hour time for workshop where we all can learn. So thank you very much, Shivani ji. And our co-chairperson BD Surana ji. BD Surana ji is a recently new member, joined us, expressed his desire to work for the association, and I'm telling you he has worked so hard that कल रात तक भी किस तरीके से हम लोग को इस प्रोग्राम के ऊपर काम करना है, he was greatly involved. Thank you very much, sir. Friends, learning never stops. The day we stop learning, we stop growing. Let us absorb every insight today with openness, positivity, and enthusiasm. I am confident that today's session will not only improve our communication skill, but also enhance our confidence, personality, and professional impact. With these words, I once again welcome all our dignitaries, speakers, and delegates to this beautiful afternoon of learning and transformation. Thank you. Thank you very much.
It's an honor to invite Mr. Sumit Binani, who is a chairperson of Soft Skill Communication Committee. Please, Sumit Bhaiya, please.
Good evening, everyone. It's indeed a pleasure to be part of any ACA's event. The guest of honor, Mr. Kejriwal from MCKV Group, and he has always been very, very supportive as far as ACA is concerned. Our very dynamic president, Neeraj Harodia, and of course the chairperson of the particular committee in which this program is being held, CA Shivani Agarwala. And before I just share my thoughts on today's topic, I think I must share with you that, and many of you are aware, that Shivani is 6 times world champion in kettlebell sports, and she would be contesting for the 7th time after 3 to 4 days. That is, on 2nd, she would be leaving India to participate in the 7th kettlebell world championship. So I think on behalf of ACA, behalf of all of us, we really congratulate you in advance that you lift the 7th title, and this would be an envious record which you will create. So we are very fortunate that Shivani is one of our active members and going to be the future president of ACA in times to come. So coming to the topic, friends, Neeraj mentioned about Swami Vivekananda, and all of us are aware that in the Parliament of World's Religion in 1893 in Chicago, when Swami Vivekananda went over there and he started his speech, he did not prepare an argument in his opening remark. In fact, he used 5 words which became very popular, that is, sisters and brothers of America. And all of us are aware that when he spoke such words, such powerful words, he got a standing ovation of at least 2 minutes, and that is on record. So, I mean, the question comes to our mind that why did he get that standing ovation, and what was so unique about these 5 words? Well, definitely, as per our understanding, he was not just speaking to the audience. In fact, when he spoke such words, he actually made them feel seen and made them feel connected. And that is, friends, the power of effective communication. Well, in today's world, we are often, drowned with words, email, WhatsApp, forwards, reels, Instagram, LinkedIn, and whatnot. But and we ourselves also engage in sending messages, communication, etc., whatever, the forwards, etc. But, often we realize that such communication, whether they are being heard or not, when we participate in a conversation, seldom do we feel that whether we got inspired by that particular conversation, or we actually simply understood the conversation that we attended. So, it is very important that, we can engage in conversation, etc., but actually getting connected with the conversation, making a real meaning out of life, actually all of these are missing most of the times. So that brings me to a very important, incident. When I used to work with ICICI Bank around 15 years ago, 3 to 4 days prior to Diwali, we had several departments. So I was working with the capital markets. So we had another gentleman who was working with the SME group. So suddenly his super boss sent an email to him and his entire subordinates stating that this is a particular task which needs to be done in the next 4 days. I don't care how you do it. Third, even if you are required to work through Diwali, I just don't care, just do it. So I want this to happen. So this was the communication. Effect was, as understood, everybody was not very happy. So this friend of mine who was the head of the department, he came to me, we discussed, but he was a very intelligent guy. He said that kaam to hame karwana hi hai, because this work is very important, but probably the message has not gone to the subordinates that how important is the task. So what he did very simple things. He called a small meeting of his subordinates, told them that, look, this is a work which is very important as far as this bank is concerned. it would definitely affect the compliance. And, there are directions from the regulator that this work needs to be done within the next 3-4 days. We understand that Diwali festival is there, but then let us work out a compensatory leave package. And most importantly, I would be also here to work with all of you. So you see, that really helped and changed the mood of the employees. And, same communication, two different style. One was like very, very cold, and this gentleman made it very simple. And what did he do? He knew how to communicate to the people, and the intent was very positive. The intent and the truthful of the communication made things better for all the employees who were working over there. So that is how, it is so important that effective communication doesn't only mean that we should be very eloquent in a language which we are using, because according to me, language doesn't matter. I am not a very good fluent communicator. I always break into sentences which I speak. But then I know that in order to make an effective communication, I should be able to connect with the other person. I should be able to effectively communicate my thoughts, true to myself, and should speak with the other person in mind. And when I say that, हमारी दादी भी हमें बोलती थी कि भाई सुनना बहुत ज़रूरी है. तो इट इज़ वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट टू लिसन. बहुत समय ऐसा लगता है कि भाई सामने वाला बोल रहा है और उसके बोलने के पहले ही हम अपना जवाब तैयार कर रहे होते हैं. दैट इज़ नॉट इज़ व्हाट इज़ रिक्वायर्ड, बिकॉज नॉट हियरिंग. तो सुनने की कला भी होनी चाहिए. और हम अपने घर में अक्सर ऐसी बातें करते रहते हैं कि सुनने की कला आदमी में होनी चाहिए, बिकॉज दैट इज़ ऑल्सो हेल्पिंग इन इफेक्टिव कम्युनिकेशन. Most importantly, when I say about the true intent, which is very, very important, there is a very popular saying which says that if you build your reputation, you probably invest a lot of maybe 10, 15 years, 20 years or a lifetime. But if you want to spoil a relationship, it can just happen within a minute. So, and communication really matters a lot. बहुत सारी हिंदी पिक्चर आप देखोगे कि एक मिसकम्युनिकेशन के पीछे पूरी एक हिंदी पिक्चर ही बन जाती है 3 घंटे की, तो पुरानी जो पिक्चर होती है. सो इट इज़ वेरी, वेरी वाइटल फॉर ऑल ऑफ अस टू बी एबल टू इफेक्टिवली कम्युनिकेट. ऑल्सो वन थिंग विच इज़ वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट विच वी नीड टू अंडरस्टैंड इज़ दैट when we are speaking, the communication should be with clarity. It should be, with empathy. And we should always keep the other person in mind when we are speaking to them. So if we are able to achieve this, there would be a strong connection, and whatever we want to say would get communicated to the other person. So yeah, these are my initial thoughts. We have got experts today who would be deliberating on the topic, and I'm sure that you're all going to enjoy it. So I'll end by again congratulating the entire team under the leadership of Neeraj and all of you for attending this program. And I'm sure that at the end of the day, we'll be able to, become a better person, learn the tricks of effective communication, and apply it in our daily life. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Bhaiya, for taking through this. What I can take away today for myself, 3 things you said. First, you should have that art of listening. Then you should understand your intention, that in effective communication, and which always leads to the connection in communication. So these 3 things are very important. So now I will request CA Shivani Agarwala, who is the chairperson, Soft Skill Communication Committee, to throw some light on this knowledge session. Please, Shivani.
A very, very good afternoon to all of you. On behalf of the Association of Corporate Advisors and Executives, and in capacity as the proud chairperson of the Soft Skill Committee, a very, very warm welcome to all of you. A lot has already been spoken by our president, by our mentor, and a line of prolific speakers are yet to speak. I'll just relate something very tiny which transpired last evening. I got back home from work at about 8 p.m. and my 11-year-old son had a friend of his with him. I hadn't met this friend before, and I barely met him for about 30 seconds to a minute, and I left. Again, at about 10 p.m., I told my son, Lavik, he was very interesting, you must hang out more with him. And he just asked me one thing, that Mom, you barely sat with him for 30 seconds and you've already formed an opinion about him. And that's when I realized how effective is communication. Even before that kid who was about 11 years old could display an iota of knowledge or any skill set, I had already formed an opinion about him. And I think that is the very ethos, and I was more kicked about this session after yesterday, because that is when I realized there is so much to learn in today's session. We may have an immense amount of knowledge which can get us respect. We can have a lot of skill sets which can open gateways. But what I realize is it's communication that helps us build meaningful relationships. As a TEDx speaker and someone who's spoken at multiple international platforms, the one thing I realized is that effective communication helps you inspire, lead, and resonate with people. A wise man once said, it's not what you say, it's how you say. And someone will not remember what you said, someone will not even remember what you did for them, but someone will always remember how you made them feel by the way you communicate. And hence, I am a strong believer that communication is not just a soft skill. We call it the soft skill program. It is one of the most profound professional skill sets we can have. As a mother to an 11-year-old, someone who's married and known my husband for 25 years, as a chartered accountant of 20 years in practice, as a speaker, as an athlete, the one thing which has helped me stay relevant is communication. Welcome you all to today's session. Thank you so much for taking out time. Let meaningful conversations roll today. Let's not just make this session an interesting one. We'll have a lot of questions flowing both ways. We have an excellent lineup of prolific speakers. Before I leave the dais, I would like to extend my heartfelt gratitude to our president. I think the number of programs I've seen in the last 1 year, he could have his name in the Guinness Books of World Records. So congratulations to you for that. On his left is someone I look up to in ways more than one. And maybe this platform may not be right, but Sumit, you've been someone I look up to and I will continue looking up to in ways more than one. You just not inspire us with your communication, with your body of work, but with who you are. And to our guest of honor, thank you, sir, for gracing the occasion today. Amongst the speakers, I'm looking forward to listening to Mr. Abhiroop, Ms. Taranjeet in absentia, and a very dear friend of mine who's conspicuously absent from the stage, Lokesh. Thank you so much for accepting the invite. Welcome you all to the ACA family, and we are very proud and privileged to have each one of you today. Thank you for making this program so special by being here. Let effective communications roll out today. Jai Hind. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Shivani, for making us understand that art of effective communication is also how you make other person feel. So that is also important. So now I request, it's an honor to request the guest of honor, Mr. Kishan Kumar Kejriwal ji, the chairman of MCKV Group of Institution, to give his inaugural address. Please, sir.
Good afternoon, everyone. First of all, let me thank Neeraj ji and ACI for calling me as a guest of honor in this program. And I think I'm out of syllabus person in this audience today with all lined up speakers. And already Sumit भैया, मैडम, नीरज जी सब कुछ बोल चुके हैं, तो मेरे पास जो लिख कर लाया हूँ ये सब ऑलरेडी आउट हो चुका है. अब मैं क्या बोलूँ, क्या बात करूँ, मुझे पता नहीं चल रहा है. परंतु मैं दिल से आपसे 2-3 चीज़ शेयर करना चाह रहा हूँ रिगार्डिंग कम्युनिकेशन. व्हाट इज कम्युनिकेशन एंड हाउ इट अफेक्ट एवरीथिंग. वी स्टार्टेड दिस स्कूल इन 1998 and we had a Keralite Christian principal, Mr. Joseph, a very strong administrator, good principal, but communication with the parents was completely zero. If you say how, whenever he speak, हिंदी मीडियम, हिंदी बेल्ट है, लीलवा हावड़ा, वहाँ पर पेरेंट्स आते थे, उसे नहीं समझ में आता था. अब करें क्या, प्रिंसिपल के अगेंस्ट में किसको बोल सकते हैं. अब मैं ही बचा वहाँ सुनने के लिए, पेरेंट्स आए कुछ मिलने के लिए, सर प्रिंसिपल सर के अगेंस्ट में हम लोग बोल नहीं रहे हैं, कंप्लेन नहीं कर रहे हैं, पर वॉट एवर ही सेड वी आर अनएबल टू अंडरस्टैंड. तो व्हाट द पॉइंट, क्या कैसे क्या नहीं है. बोलो ठीक है, लेट मी लुक इनटू इट. अब एज ए चेयरमैन, एज ए उस टाइम ट्रस्टी थे, बाबूजी चेयरमैन थे, तो अब मैं उनको प्रिंसिपल सर को आकर क्या बोलूँ, कैसे बोलूँ. मेरे लिए तो दुविधा हो गई. एक तरफ पेरेंट्स, एक तरफ प्रिंसिपल. बोलो सर, एक दिन हिम्मत करके गया प्रिंसिपल सर को बोलने के लिए. बोले सर देखिए, वी आर इनटू हिंदी बेल्ट, द वे यू आर टॉकिंग पेरेंट्स आर अनएबल टू अंडरस्टैंड. इफ़ यू मिक्स इनटू हिंदी, इंग्लिश, बंगाली, तीनों लैंग्वेज बोलते हैं, दैट आई कांट डू सर. आई एम ओनली इंग्लिश, वी आर इंग्लिश मीडियम स्कूल विच इज ओनली स्पीक इन इंग्लिश, नो अदर लैंग्वेज. बोले सर ऐसे बोलने से कैसे चलेगा, पेरेंट्स समझेंगे नहीं. व्हाट द पॉइंट, आप अपना टू द पॉइंट ओनली वेलकम कर दीजिए and let other teacher speak on this with your all the 3 languages. माने the way they understand and our message should go to them, because नहीं तो स्कूल कैसे चला पाएंगे आप. There the message went the another teacher who able to speak in Hindi, English, Bangla, and the communication went on clearly, माने in a straight way. तो डेट द कम्युनिकेशन कि हाँ अपन को बोलना है, बात करनी है, मेरा मैसेज आपके पास नहीं गया, मैं आपको नहीं समझा पा रहा हूँ, तो मैं तो कुछ नहीं हूँ, फिर तो कोई फ़ायदा नहीं है उसके अंदर में. तो दूसरा इंसिडेंट, यहाँ पर कितने जन इंगेजमेंट के में इंगेजमेंट किए हुए कितने हैं अभी यहाँ पर. कोई है इंगेजमेंट कपल यहाँ पर, या कोई भी इंगेजमेंट किया हुआ, या अभी रिसेंट शादी किसकी हुई है, हाथ उठाएंगे. इसमें शर्म क्यों आ रही है, आप लोग को समझ में ही नहीं आ रहा है. हाँ चलिए, सब शादीशुदा हैं, बच्चे हैं, मदर फादर बने हुए, सब कुछ है. चलिए मैं आपसे एक चीज़ पूछता हूँ, आपका कम्युनिकेशन आपके कोर्टशिप पीरियड में कैसा था, शादी के बाद में कैसा था, और बच्चों के बाद में कैसा हुआ. आप अपने आप में सोच लीजिए, समझ लीजिए आपकी कम्युनिकेशन कहाँ पर कैसे थी. अपने आप में चेंज हुआ था कि नहीं हुआ था, ये बताइए. बोलिए, कुछ तो हाँ ना बताइए. हाँ अभी भी इवॉल्व हो रहा है. व्हेन वी वर इन द कोर्टशिप पीरियड, दोनों जन जो बोलते थे मानते थे, क्लियर कम्युनिकेशन कंप्लीटली, राइट. शादी के बाद में मुझे तो सुना नहीं, आप बोले थे क्या मुझे, बात वही है, वही लोग है, वही पर्सन है, परंतु कम्युनिकेशन चल रहा है, मैं तो सुना नहीं, मैं तो था ही नहीं, मैं तो था मैंने हमेशा किए, मैंने किटपिट. बच्चे हो गए फिर तो और भी किटपिट, टाइम नहीं है, वो नहीं, पर कम्युनिकेशन हो रहा है, घर चल रहा है अपना पूरा. आप ये चीज़ समझने की चेष्टा करिए. मैं छोटा सा उदाहरण दे रहा हूँ आपको फैमिली का, ये कि 3 चेंजेज ऑफ आवर लाइफ. कोर्टशिप पीरियड, अपनी माने own me time between husband and wife, and then our children come into our life where we are. How communication is changes according to our need and according to अपने मतलब से, अपनी क्या बोलूँ चाहत की तरीके से अपन अपने कम्युनिकेशन को घुमा देते हैं. मैं तो सुना नहीं, सुने हैं, सब कुछ किए हैं, मुझे मानना नहीं है, मैं नहीं सुना, पर पहले सब कुछ सुन रहे थे. ये आप मानेंगे कि नहीं मानेंगे इस चीज़ को. हाना को कुछ तो जवाब दे दीजिए आप लोग. हाँ नहीं मान रहे. अच्छा, एक जन मान रहे सर, और कोई नहीं मान रहा. परंतु ये कम्युनिकेशन है. देखिए, कम्युनिकेशन लाइफ के अंदर में बहुत बड़ी चीज़ है. आप प्यार से बोलते हैं, जोर से बोलते हैं, या समझा कर बोलते हैं, पर कम्युनिकेशन आपकी 90% चीज़ें आपकी हल कर देती है. When you are going to sell a product to your buyer, when you are demonstrating your product to your buyer, आपकी बॉडी लैंग्वेज 50% काम कर देता है मेरे हिसाब से. आपकी जिस तरह के आप आउटफिट में आते हैं, आपकी चाल इनटू द रूम्स, कॉन्फिडेंट विथ योर फाइल्स एंड पेपर, विद इन 2 लाइन्स 5 लाइन 10 लाइन्स आप जो अपने प्रोडक्ट के बारे में बताते हैं उसमें 25% और आपका काम हो जाता है कि नहीं योर प्रोडक्ट इज गुड और बैड, एंड डे आफ्टर 25% remains on your negotiation power of your pricing or anything whatever you need. For 75 to 80% all depends on your body language, on the communication, how you are talking, how you are entering, how you are handshaking with a person to whom you are came to meet or anything whatever it may be. तो कम्युनिकेशन आज के दिन लाइफ के अंदर बहुत बड़ी ज़रूरत हो गई है. इसी के अंदर दिन रात रात के दिन का फ़र्क पड़ जाता है. बोलने के अंदर में ही है. यदि मैं दूसरे वर्ड में यदि बोलूँ तो मेरे बीवी के भाई हो या मेरे साले हो, डेट द कम्युनिकेशन है. साला बोल दिया तो गाली हो गई, बीवी के भाई बोल गए तो वो हो गए. पर कम्युनिकेशन इज द सेम थिंग. मैं थोड़ा हट कर बोल रहा हूँ, बुरा नहीं मानिएगा, परंतु चीज़ें ये है मेरे हिसाब से कम्युनिकेशन आज के दिन लाइफ के अंदर में क्लीन, शॉर्ट, क्रिस्प, मैकडोनल्ड वाले बर्गर होते हैं उसकी तरह होने चाहिए, रेडी टू ईट, कॉफ़ी इंस्टेंट कॉफ़ी की तरह कि हाँ आप जो बोल रहे हैं सामने के माने आपको वहाँ पर रामायण महाभारत बनाकर सुनाएंगे करेंगे, कोई नहीं सुनने वाला है, कोई नहीं सुनने वाला है. कोई का टाइम नहीं आज के दिन. आज एग्जामिनेशन के अंदर में सब शॉर्ट क्वेश्चन आंसर आने लग रहे हैं, सब ऑब्जेक्टिव टाइप के क्वेश्चन आंसर आने लग रहे हैं. तो दैट इज़ द कम्युनिकेशन इन शॉर्ट. मेरे हिसाब से मेरी तरफ से यही था. नीरज जी और कुछ बोलना? I will thank you once again to each and everyone. Thank you. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir. With a good humor, you have tried to make us understand that with the life cycle changes, the art of effective communication also changes. Thank you so much. So now I will request C.A. Shivani Agarwala to propose vote of thanks.
Thank you, sir. The one thing that is for sure is I think this is a very evolving skill set. Since you spoke a lot about domestic harmony, let me tell you, I've known my husband and been married to him for almost 25 years now. Every time I want to tell him something, he just tells me one thing: please don't start your TED talk. And so, in the interest of preserving domestic harmony, I'll make my vote of thanks short. Thank you so much all for being here today. We are looking forward to a very, very exciting session. There'll be a lot of ideas that be flowing and rolling today. And as I said, some excellent speakers lined up. Try and make a lot of use of all these prolific speakers. I can now finally see our first speaker in the audience. Thank you so much. All the very best. Stay tuned, and looking forward to having you all for the high tea. And can we have everyone on the stage for a group photograph? May I now request all our respected past presidents, B.D. Surana sir, the co-chairperson, all our speakers to kindly grace the dais for a quick group photo.
And we also recognize the presence of our past president, C.S. Santosh Rungta ji. Sir, thank you very much for your availability all the time in our program. Thank you.